We took care of Kansas in the game before our bye, and now we take on number 2 Kansas State the week after our bye. A top 10 matchup. They're led by now Heisman candidate quarterback Blake Barnett. He has over 13,000 passing yards already this season to go along with 16 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Last game against a ranked Auburn team, he ran the ball 11 times for 80 yards also. So he's a true dual threat, and that's the game that launched him into the Heisman conversation. Having a wide receiver like Jaquez Bradley Demps has helped him get into that conversation. An electric deep threat that averages almost 25 yards a catch and almost 125 yards per game already this season. He had almost 900 yards last year along with 10 touchdowns, so he's already almost at his career highs, and we're not even halfway through the year. It's weird to say since they have a Heisman candidate quarterback, but the defense may actually be the strength of this team. They're stout up front and have great speed at the linebacker spots. For God's sakes, they have Patrick Mahomes' brother at linebacker, so I'm sure some BS will happen because of him. The secondary is strong as well with a lot of experience back there, but they do have some youth in the cornerback room, so we'll see if we can take advantage of that. They haven't faced the toughest competition yet this year, but did beat a ranked Auburn team the week before, so I'm sure they're ready to go, so let's get in the game. There's some of Blake Barnett's stats that I went over just before we got in the game, and got a little game at dusk with a twin tight end set for Kansas State to start the game. I'm nervous to see how they come out. Play action right off the rip, and he's open. Oh, but what a hit. Jamerson Horn hits him. That was great closing speed from Horn. That would have been some way to start the game for the Wildcats offense. So very happy that worked out for us instead. And we're seeing Barnett scramble. Oh, out of the pocket, hits Brooks McFarland. He actually gets hurt. He's celebrating the play, but he absorbed the contact and held on to it. That was actually a crazy good catch. So a crazy good throw too. I can see why Blake Barnett is a Heisman contender now. There we go. Only no yards. Only no yards. No one says only no yards. That's not no one ever says that. My brain sucks in terms of how it tries to work sometimes. There we go. We're on the back. Oh, Barnett scrambles. Oh my gosh, he's so fast, but thankfully he slides down short. That was a lot faster than I thought he'd get out, so we will have to contain the quarterback every single play, which is not fun at all. Oh, was that 4th and inches? Elijah Greenwood filled the hole perfectly. Quinton John versus Laverash Shields will be a good battle today. That's their middle linebacker. Laverash Shields is also one of the coolest names I've probably ever heard in this game. So I hope, oh my gosh, and there's Laverash Shields versus Quinton John right there. I don't know if that was a blitz or if he just read it, but he came down instantly. And we get some blocking, no blocking on the screen, and Tyrone Carden goes down, dropping the ball. Well, we might very well get the ball right back to Barnett and the Wildcats if we can't get anything on this drive. Oh, but Bell's wide open. His speed is too much. He can't juke or make any moves after the catch, but that's a first down at least to keep us alive. He went into the slot. We moved him in the slot a week or two ago for situations just like that because we know we can get the ball to him in space. And McBurrows is looking pretty solid. Didn't even mention that, but this is his first career start. He never played when he was at Purdue, so let's see if he can get us down the field against number 2. They're only all of Kansas State's D tackles are run stoppers, so that'll be some nice footwork from Quinton John at the line of scrimmage to get a first down, but all of Kansas State's D tackles are run stoppers, so they focus all their pass rush onto the D ends, so we'll see if we can maybe take advantage of that. We're seeing more under center, it seems like, with McBurrows as well. I'm not sure if Coach Walton's doing that on purpose or not, but it's at least just keeping us moving, and it's keeping the clock moving too. And I don't know for sure either if we will, if we've seen the last of Benjamin Fox. Can McBurrows can run the triple option too, and he holds on late for Quinton John to skip into the end zone. does his little dance. I don't even know what this dance is called, but we're doing it. We're doing it because we're up on number 2 at home. First drive of the game. I did not know that Conrad had that kind of ability. Did not know he had the option, skills, and Parker Lesser blows up their first play of their second series for a yard loss. McBurroughs held onto that ball, though, literally until the last second. It almost looked like it was like a pass, like a forward pass or pitch. So I'm not sure how that counted in the stats. Oh, there's a nice run there for their lead back, Malachi McKinnon. Oh, I know, actually, that's Sharif Scruggs. Their backfield, they kind of do a rotation. They got Scruggs, or McKinnon right there, 26. He has the most yards, but Scruggs plays quite a bit too. So their backfield, though, isn't the strongest. That's partially why Barnett scrambles so much. He has like 42 carries on the year already. So that's a middle screen. Hey, but perfect man coverage. Zach Presley. He recognized that right away and stayed home with his man coverage and kind of snuck behind the blocks there. Now more man, only 6 yards, so it's a little more manageable for him now. We gotta make sure we get that contained. I know he's gonna scramble a lot. We've already seen it. He's super fast. So oh, that's a perfect shot. Parker Lester sat at the guy around the line of scrimmage, and it opened up a great hole behind him, and Barnett is going to hit that every time. Every time. Now they're going big man ball, putting some of their receivers. Jaquez Spradley Demps is actually at the tight end spot, which is kind of weird. Make a hit. There you go, Coco. Good contact. I wonder if this will be one of those games where it just never gets dark. It's just like always on the precipice. A good vocab word. Precipice of being nighttime. Because we had a game last year that was like, looked just like this. I think it was like a 6:30 kick or something, and then it never got dark. Oh, Lester! Huge hit. Big loss. Keeping them out of rhythm so far. Great plays, so they can't stay like on balance. Hey! And that's another way to do it with a sack. Ellis Berry, 3rd and 18. We keep pushing them backwards. We don't call these much, but I'm calling it a designed man or quarterback, whatever, spy. That's what that's called. QB spy, because we don't call those often. Hey, get this. Can we get over there? Cedric Kimball, the spy, gets him before he gets too far past the line of scrimmage, and they'll try a long field goal from the 39 as the clock is ticking towards the end of the first quarter. Probably hit this if I had to guess. And they do, because everybody's got a good kicker. We're going to get Von Aviles a carry to carry us into the second quarter. So, some power football, good blocks, a little spin move from Von. The spin move helps him get carried backwards for a first down. So we will take the second quarter at the 29-yard line. Von Aviles will not. Javier Smith this time will get his turn for a carry. Good blocks. Spin move. Absolutely destroys 44's ankles. Who is that for him? Vincent Henderson Jr. And now Quinston John. Our 3 backs, 3 carries, all in a row. All to get first down to start us on this drive. And my brain kind of stopped working there halfway through that sentence. So that's what happened. It's not a stroke, I promise. See if McBurroughs can keep not being an idiot, though. Ooh, good decision and a great catch. Huge hit from Shields, but Eakins able to hold on. Very strange defensive alignment with how we have come out in offense. So we're going to try this pitch play. Oh, can we get some good blocking? Great blocking. Quinston John can't get the stiff arm off, but great blocking for a great run. Quinston John, 6 attempts, 54 yards today. Seeing some new stuff, whether that's just because, hey, maybe McBurroughs came in and really studied the playbook hard, but he's throwing dots right now across the field. Hits Trayon Bell again. No safety over the top, there's one over there. I'm guessing this is man coverage, though. Yeah, so the screen's going to be kind of weird. Probably not a great decision. Get it out there and throw it. No blocking. Only 3. I like that play, though. We'll have to come back to that, I think. 2nd and 7 from the 15. I don't know why I ever call routes with that double move. They never work, so I'll probably end up trying to throw that this time. Nope, not going to, because Cooper's wide open. Doesn't get the juke off to get that extra yard, so we'll try something to make it 1st and goal. And by something, they are running a 3. They're running 3-3-5 3-high safety a lot. So I'm just gonna take Vanaviles, and he's gonna break tackles to get us to the 2. The boys are playing well. I don't know. This play doesn't seem to be a good idea. Maybe it is. Nope. Actually, a great drop. That's that veteran experience from Bell. Because if he caught that, we probably would have lost at least 2 yards, if I had to guess. If I had to slap a number on it. Vanaviles skits. No. They hold him up. Billy Weathers, I think there was the D tackle that got in the way. Got the big boys for the Wildcats up front. 3rd and 1. And they get Vanaviles for a loss of 3. Little far now for us to try to go for it, because that's a big loss. So we'll just take the field goal from George Lincoln III to get a touchdown lead again. I'm going to continue and really switch it up on defense with the coverages and the formations that we're running to see if that helps. Oh, please. Oh, what a great tip. And the ball spins, actually. That was kind of cool. Zach Presley. That was a great play over the top from Presley to break that up. We haven't had as many interceptions as we had a year ago. Good cut there from 2-6 for the Cats. Who's that? McKinnon. 3rd and 8, though, again. We're holding them into a 3rd and man to kind of that 3rd and long territory, so it's good. They're going play action, and we hit them. We brought the blitz on 3rd and 8 because we knew they were going to pass it. The play action took too much time. Yeah, they're going 3-3 high again. So we'll just, we got to just, oh, great block there. Great block there from the transfer tackle. Can't remember his Tyree something, but that was a great pancake to help Quinston John get over 3,000 career rushing yards. What a career he's had. Tyrone Carden's been extremely quiet too, so he had a big play with this last time we saw him. So let's see if he can do it again. Not as big of a play, but he gets us into the red zone at least with it. Conrad McBurrows is, it's one game. This is one full game so far, but he's really taken, oh my gosh. Lavera's Shields is a monster. What I was saying before Shields interrupted me was, but McBurrows, he's taken command of this offense. Hopefully he can kind of keep it up. Oh, Carden breaks a tackle with a little spin move. Can't get too much more after it, but makes it a 3rd and 5. I believe I mentioned that in one of the earlier games this year, but Carden's not like a receiver we've had before. He can break tackles. Great after the catch. Quick pass. Oh, there's McBurrows' first bad throw in front of Nate Slay. So we'll see another field goal attempt in the red zone for George Lincoln. A spot where we have struggled a lot this year coming into the game. We're 26% in the red zone for scoring touchdowns. Kansas State's staying true to their identity. It's only a 10-point game, so they don't need to change anything up too much, but they went twin tight end with a fullback, and he's not able to get outside. Parker Lester chases him down after Zach Presley maintains the edge. Tresman Brutus is their power back, number 22 that we just saw there, so not quite the speed, not quite as good as Vanaviles. Quick throw. There's Spradley Demps, his first catch of the day. I thought he would be much more involved a lot earlier than he has been, but that doesn't mean he can't very quickly. Most of his yardage is after the catch. That's a great one right there from number 12. That was Marvin Hepburn, the Kentucky transfer. This is his first season, but he had first season at Kansas State, but he had 800. So he just went from being one Wildcat to another one. So kind of cool, I guess. Do what you want. We can start to see how Spradley Demps has a lot of yards after the catch. They're hitting him for quick routes and letting him do whatever. Oh! Parker Lester with an insane behind the back interception, looking like Willie Mays or Bo Jackson or whoever that is, I guess, that caught that in the outfield over his shoulder. What a great play. We've seen that before where he baits the quarterback and bites down hard on the play action, and he's got good enough speed to recover. All right, we have a unique situation now to really put the pressure on Kansas State. If we can get some good blockings. Javier Smith, nice juke attempt there, 5 yards. This is a newer formation that I've been playing around with, trips tight end. A lot of stuff going on here, so hopefully we can do the right thing. Hey, I'll take that decision from McBurrows. I've been pretty underwhelmed with Kansas State so far, though. We'll see how they respond. Oh, bad play there. Better play on defense, I should say, though. Kansas State didn't call a timeout, though, so I guess they're not too worried about getting the ball back. We just got to make sure the clock keeps rolling on this play. See how... Oh, McBurrows does by taking a sack there. That's honestly not a bad decision. Not too bad of a decision at all, so we actually won't take another snap, and we'll take that 10-point lead into halftime. McBurrows, he's played pretty well for going against the number 2 team in the first time he's starting, so see if you can keep it up and find out how Kansas State wants to figure out how to get Blake Barnett and Spradley Demps more involved to get back into this one. I guess they didn't want to visit because we had some guys go ahead and commit before we could get them on campus. We lost out on Quentin Chamberlain, Teddy Porter, and Thomas Loringer. And we also lost a big loss, one I hate the most, Rashad Lane to Oklahoma, and then Taj Bond. It's probably the one that hurts second most, to Wisconsin. So we gained a lot of points back because we lost out on a lot of guys. So went ahead and threw some people on here. Melvin Denbo, receiving back, 6'1", 201. So pretty solid size. Nothing too crazy though. Pretty similar to Quinston John, I'd say. And then Jewel, I'm going to try and scout him. He's projected to play quarterback, but for some reason we're locked out on him, even though it let me put him on our board. So I'll see what happens there and how we can get that figured out. But the board is starting to come together a little more clearly now after a lot of guys decided where to go last week. Patrick Fehoko felt a little frisky, so he ran it out and got to the 30. One of probably his best return of the year. And we're starting with a play action. Oh, and McBurrows makes another bad decision to start this second half. He made one really stupid one last week, and hopefully this is the only one he makes this week, because that one's rough. And I don't know why, but we're celebrating and doing the Wildcats along with McBurrows, who just threw the interception because he's a traitor. What a dumb bitch. That's actually really funny. I've never seen that before in terms of the glitched animation. We have some guys, I think, where we need to investigate if they have any gambling accounts, possibly. Maybe a little Iowa State action going on, or is it too soon for that? Does that hit home for too many people? Probably not, because not anyone watches these. That's an Iowa State fan that I know of. Right, Shane. Go Hawks. All right, play action. Open, the running back's wide open. Make a great play. Oh my gosh, Spradley Demps makes a great play. I thought it would be Zach Presley, but he gets mossed by Spradley Demps, who he asks for the crowd, why can't I hear you now? Jacquez Spradley Demps. What a catch in the back of the end zone. All right, so yeah, that's why he's a Heisman contending quarterback and why Spradley Demps is one of the top receivers, at least in the Big 12. That was insane. Great throw, ball placement, catch. I don't know what one was better. McBurrows, though, like I said, he only made one stupid decision last week, so I'm hoping it's only one stupid decision this week. As he hits Ish Coons, he really likes him out of the backfield on those play actions. Kind of funny to see how different players get involved when there's different people taking the snap. Like Javier Smith getting more involved. Oh, there's a lot of room to the left. Oh, but it closed right as he got through the crease. Antoine Eakin's one of those guys that hasn't been involved this year. Speaking of people, it's kind of weird to see who will get involved. But hey, as long as we're keeping... Oh my gosh. I don't know how we got the ball back, but you're lucky, Carden. Eakin's gotta... We gotta figure out how to start manufacturing some plays for Eakin, because we can't forget he's out there. Oh, a little patience from John. Does that get... almost gets him the first. Another snap from that under center single back. And a motion from Trayon Bell. Javier Smith's the back, though. I don't know if that'll work. Hey, at least he gets the inches we needed. Same formation. Gonna see... This is... I don't know. I don't know if this is the spot to run this, but I messed around with this play, and it was kind of fun. So, I did the play wrong. I should not have ran that far out that quickly, because I think that play had potential. They were manned up, so... But they're not manned up here. That's another bad throw. Good decision, but bad throw from Conrad McBurrows. And Gaithers, the top corner for the Kansas State Wildcats, returns it to give them another touchdown early in this third quarter. Yeah, rock the baby, because I'm a bitch. All right, McBurrows, he's cold. He's done throwing the ball for a minute. I'm done throwing the ball for the minute. I suck. We're going to take Van Aviles and try and just pound some yardage out. Only 2 there, though. It's so strange that they do these... They do this 3-3-5 with the 3 high safeties a lot, and it leaves Carden... I don't know how... How does he catch Carden? That's number 25, Dante Henry. Don't totally understand how that works in terms of the speed matchup, but 3rd and 5... right off the rip after McBurrow's pick. And he goes deep again, but it's just another just poorly thrown ball. I'm not really sure what he's doing. Defense, obviously. The Wildcats have made adjustments to attack us. Now we need to make adjustments to adjust to their adjustments, because they're going RPO, and we get the sack. Ben Laney actually made a huge play last week, and he gets a huge play to start this series. When we bring him and Lester for pressure, they get home. They at least bring a lot of heat. Another great throw. Jeez, he's so fast. Where is Bradley Demps? He's over here in the slot on the left. They go with the play action. And we got people there. Is that Ben Laney again? It is. 2 sacks on this drive to get us the ball back. We still have life. The defense, they made the adjustments. They're playing well still. McBurrows needs to play a lot better. Can we get the outside? Oh, solid juke there. And Bell rolls for 8. They're crossing up their backers a lot, and I don't like the way they did that. So I'm going to change to a stretch. Hopefully the blocking works out. Blocking's pretty decent. Quinton John, weird juke, but at least it's a first. 9 for 75 on the day for John. I think we might need to keep looking to him here soon. Get another play. That's a good throw. Better catch, though, from Cooper. Cooper has yet to really get involved and, like, show himself as, like, the next up receiver like I hoped he would. Get to the edge. Quinton John. Does he have the speed? And we get one. Quinton John turns on the Jets to get to pay dirt. Dances in the touchdown to give us the lead again. 2:19 before halftime. Quinton John may have the 2 longest career rushing touchdowns of his career today. So maybe he's not just Quinton John anymore. Maybe he's Quinton Long John. Dun-dun. I felt so fucking stupid doing that, so please like. Oh man, that was bad. Oh my gosh, huge hole as we blitz. McKinnon right up the middle. That's that power football that Kansas State can bring, and they just moved us like we're the Red Sea. Play action again, though. Looking to the left, but we got someone there. It's John Decker actually in coverage. Pretty good play from the big fella on Spradley Demps in space, so that's impressive. Good to see. Gonna try some line changes here. I don't know if that'll do anything. Oh, there, he's rolling out, and we have great man coverage. Spradley Demps for a loss of 1, I think. These 3rd and 4s are tough to, 3rd and 5 or shorter are tough to defend, though. You never really know what they're gonna do as their screen, and Lester doesn't have the speed to get to McKinnon. He's got the speed to help push him over, though. Gets us to the 4th quarter. We retook the lead, but Kansas State's driving to retake it again. 17-20, top 10 matchup. Just past the 40 now. Alex Cuero's hot, though. That's kind of weird to see. I don't think he's really made any plays. Oh, what a huge sack! Ellis Berry uses his speed to get back there before Barnett can throw it away. That screen might have had potential if he didn't get there. The pass rush has been quieter compared to how it was last year. We do have some new faces on the D line. Oh, and he's in there again. Ellis Berry for the 3rd sack of the day. 3rd and 25 after the hurdle sack from Ellis Berry. We have a QB spy. We're getting pressure from our D tackle, but he's open. Oh, but Presley recovers just in time to knock it away from Hepburn. They have to punt it. Quinston Long John is now up to 10 carries for 110 yards, and let's see if he can continue to keep up a crazy average like that. Now I think we're seeing Kansas State adjust a little more. They're bringing the safeties down after we've had more success running it than throwing it today. There's another great run, though. 12 for 124. We're going to actually flip this to the other side with McBurrows. Von Aviles has a lot of room. Ish Coons gets some blocks for Von, and that's about 15 there. The ground game is winning for us now. Now the 3rd back in the rotation. Not Ish Smith. Ish Smith's a basketball player. Javier Smith, and he has the worst carry of the drive. So back to the bench for you, man. Got our man Quinston John back out there, because he's the one that's been performing today, but not there because Lavera Shields is a monster. Going back to this halfback motion out of the backfield to see. Okay, so it's zone. What type of zone are they running, though? Oh, bad throw. He had Eakin on the out route, but another poor deep throw. Things are starting to get a little tense in Hot Springs in the Tar Pit. They're going with a run here on the first play. Ben Laney, though, corrals them for only 3. Very worried of them hitting a deep shot, because they took that first play and continued to take them. So, or not, maybe not first play, but an early play. And there's a play action, and we get back there. We went with the man blitz, and Rudy Homer this time gets in there. We're having to manufacture our own pressure now, and it's working. 3rd and 15. We're keeping them in tough situations. Oh, and they just go with the screen, and we thankfully get down only 8 yards after the catch for him. I think to really put the cherry on top of this game, McBurrows will have to throw, even though he started hot and then cooled off, just like last week, but it starts with a completion here at least. His decisions aren't like terrible. Some of the throws, though, are bad, so looks like he might be man. It's not, though. He throws it away just as the pressure gets there. More man again. Our receivers haven't really gotten open, or at least... Oh, McBurrows scrambles, and he gets out and hits Eakin. He scrambles out of the pocket and steps up to make a great throw to keep the drive alive. That was a absolutely massive first down. I was just saying, I think a series or two ago, how we were saying how Eakin needs to get involved, and he finally gets a huge one there. Almost in the field goal range, but that doesn't really help us because a touchdown would win it for him. The motion from John doesn't really help us much in terms of what they might be running. Nice, easy catch, though, for Carden to get the first. This is what we were seeing earlier on a successful touchdown drive, just taking care of the ball and the clock, making good cuts there, John. Only 3. He had to really work for it, though. A lot of press, it looks like, but they'll probably back off. Probably never man, because it never is, like I think. Oh my gosh, that looked like DPI to me. I don't know if that was his guy or our guy that hit him, but it held him up just enough to where it messed up the timing. And we will have a 3rd and 7 to try and get a first down. No! Conrad McBurrows now gets hurt. He got the throw off before the pressure got to him to only end up being a yard short. And now he is injured. And we will have to see Fox again. And George Lincoln III hits another field goal to put us up 6. Biggest drive of the game is coming up here for, what are they called? The Wildcats, Kansas State. And Parker Lester mans up and gets McKinnon for a 3-yard loss. Barnett got a little antsy and threw it quick after we had pressure successfully last series. Went with play action again. Oh my gosh, there's no one over there. The tight end, Booker McFarland. But, is it Brooks, not Booker. That's the play-by-play announcer dude or whatever. But that play gets us to the 2-minute timeout. What a hectic play there. I don't know what I'm saying, but we're going to man back up and back people up. Because a touchdown wins them the game. It at least takes the lead. He does a possession catch there. That was very odd that he went for the possession catch because they didn't go, oh, but he's right down the middle. That's Marvin Hepburn. And there they call the timeout. Really need a play here, guys. Need a play. And then Parker Lester makes the play. We bring him on a blitz, and he gets him for a 6-yard loss. Come on, guys. We're a few plays away now from icing it. Keep up this defense. Come down and make a play. Huge hit, and that makes them call their second timeout. We have 4 DNs on the D-line right now to really try and help our pass rush. Oh, but what a quick throw and catch from Spradley Demps. And they are going hurry up. We're going to continue to use this 2-man coverage. Hopefully they don't pick us apart. Come down and make... Oh, he drops it! Spradley Demps drops the ball. I believe that's his first drop of the day, so that's very surprising. Maybe he was a little more concerned with keeping his feet in bounds, but there he hangs on to it after some pretty tough contact. And they're continuing to keep that timeout, that last timeout in their back pocket. They throw it down quick. Oh, it's 4th and inches though, because he went out of bounds. If they don't get this is the game. 4th and inches. Are they gonna run it and use that last timeout? They do run it, and McKinnon gets it, and they will call their final timeout. This is how you cement a legacy, boys. Who's gonna do it? Who's going to make the play to cement your legacy? Please, someone get some pressure. Ben Laney is the one to maybe do it. The clock is rolling, and they will have to spike the ball to make it 3rd and 16. 3rd and 15 with 12 seconds left. We are now at 3rd and 15. Contain, guys. Watch the sticks. They have to throw it to the end zone. Watch everyone. He throws it out the back of the end zone with 5 seconds left. And they go 5 wide, as you would expect. Let's see how they can get a touchdown. They throw it short, and we knock it away with 1 second left. The ball is ours. And Benjamin Fox, because Conrad McBurrows got injured, takes the game-winning kneel. And we upset the number 2 team in the country. What an insane game in terms of just defense. We held them to under 250 yards of total offense. which is insane. I know sack yardage plays a big part in that, but .1 yards per rush is hilarious. Conrad McBurrows, the 2 picks were, the one was really, really bad. The one was bad, but that's about it. Nothing else to say there, but Quinston Long John was the hero of the day. 15 for 130 with 2 touchdowns. Bell and Carden, surprising 6 from Carden. I did not know he had that many catches, but so that's good. He's getting involved like that still. And then defense, the defense that bottled up Heisman contender Blake Barnett. 12 tackles, 5 TFLs, a sack, an interception. Absolute dog from Parker Lester. Ben Laney and Ellis Berry, 3 sacks apiece. Rudy Homer and Cuero combined for sacks. Like, absolute kind of growth game, I would say, from our defense. They're starting to kind of get it figured out. A lot of young guys are getting experience under their belt. So we have another win, a ranked win, to get to 4-2, and we'll take on Iowa State next week, guys. So I'll see you for that one.